Hey, this is Clay with Clay's AC and Auto Repair and Broke Down Auto here in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Hey, if this video is helpful, please like, share, comment, most of all, subscribe. If you want to earn me a couple extra cents, turn your volume down on your computer while you're working on your stuff and let my videos play. That's awesome. Remember, if anybody else can do it, you can do it too, and you can't break what's already broken. So what we're working on today is my 04 Chevy Silverado that I've stuck tens of thousands of dollars into. It feels like it's only been probably couple 3,000 now, but plus a lot of time. And I didn't know this was a problem. It actually occurred after I put a bunch of money into this thing, and it started hesitating. Basically, it wouldn't go over 2,000 RPM. First, it started when you were driving it. It would hesitate and kind of like misfire, chug and chuck, and it had a fuel trim code. So I thought, well, maybe it's this, mass airflow sensor, maybe it's a throttle. So I happen to have them, so I swapped them out with good ones, and still didn't do any good. Ultimately, ended up hooking up the fuel pressure gauge, and what I was getting was about 42 to 45 psi while it was idling, and then when I would give it gas, it would go down to about 25 psi, which is, obviously terrible. Now I started up and I run, I think, a little bit close to 65 psi, and I kind of got lucky in some ways because I was able to do this outside and basically on the ground because my hoist was tied up. But now when she's running and when I give it gas, another thing that was going on, and this is the reason that I made the video, was because when it was running, the needle would shake too. That wasn't good. The other thing that wasn't good was I was running, like I said, about 45 psi, 42 to 45, and then I'd drop down to about 25 when it was running, when I was above an idle. Now obviously it's steady needle. I got over 60 pounds of pressure. This is a 6.0 gas HD, just in case that's helpful. So if you ever experience this problem, this may be your problem. Fuel pressure test, obviously, I have it hooked up right there underneath the intake, super simple to get to, and hopefully it's helpful. Like, share, comment, most of all, subscribe. Remember, if anybody else can do it, you can do it too, and you can't break what's broken.